Hey guys, I thought I should do it in this perspective instead of holding it because my hand's pretty shaky. Last Friday I overdosed again. This time it was at my boyfriend's house on his driveway, and I don't know, I was already irritable about it. About anything. There wasn't a particular reason why I was irritable, but I was. I went out for dinner that night, and I just didn't want to be sociable. I didn't want anyone to touch me. That made my mom mad. But my mom being mad was not the reason why I was triggered. I was already triggered, And the moment I got home, I told my mom, I'm gonna give my boyfriend his pencil case because he left it in my bag. So I was gonna give it to him. But before I went to Target, bought Tylenol and Sprite, and I overdosed in his driveway. And the moment I took it is when he opened the door, and I didn't want him to see. But I was already upset and overwhelmed. So I was talking to him, and I just thought I should break off the relationship because I didn't feel like I was good enough for him. I felt like I would make him emotionally drained, and I felt like I was toxic to him. I felt like I wasn't, he'd be tired from work or something, and then he has to deal with me. I didn't want to be a burden, so that's why I was breaking it off. And then somehow I spilled the beans, and then everything just escalated from there. And then he wanted to call, and I didn't want him to call. I was trying to hold his hand down, but then he took my bag and ran and called, and there was nothing I could do to stop him. And this annoying guy next to me was just asking what's wrong, freaking every second. I'm like, shut the freak up, So the police came, then a fire truck, and then an ambulance, and then I had to swallow this charcoal, all of it. I didn't want to, but I did. So I was admitted in ER in St. Rose or something, a hospital in Hayward, and I was there all night. I was scared to face anybody. When I was leaving, my mom was sobbing because he called her too. And then I didn't see anybody for a long time, so when my dad came in, it was just so hard because he didn't know how to handle it, and he started not shouting. He already talks pretty loud, and he's like, why you do that? That's so selfish. That's what he said to me, and it's and then he kept saying why you do that? You have everything you could have. And I was like, you don't know, Dad. And then he left, and it was just my mom, and supposedly Johan was waiting, but he wasn't allowed in. Well, that made it hard for me. And then I was moved to a different hospital for the inpatient, and I was there for 3 days. I got in 4 in the morning. I felt so alone. I felt terrified, and I didn't know. I couldn't talk to anybody, and I couldn't have my phone. I didn't have anything. When I woke up, they gave me food, and I met the people. It was very hard, and there's people there who were struggling there as well, and it was a little overwhelming for me. then I was moved to the other side because there's two sides in this hospital, and the other side was bigger, so I was moved there later that day when my parents came, and I was trying to settle down, and reflect on what happened and why, and then I told everyone what was going on, like when people wanted to talk to me. So I told them everything, like even from the first overdose, and that I did outpatient for a while, not too long ago, and I tried to do everything I could to get better and to cooperate, do the groups, do the exercise. I ate well. We did a movie night Saturday night. A lot of people that I've met there has left, and then there's people that have came in who were also upset, and they got triggered, and I tried my best not to get triggered when they were triggered. What helped me the most when I was there is the art sessions they would have, because that would relax me. That's something that I found that I can cope with. Drawing and coloring, or any form of arts and crafts, so I did that when I was there. Even if it wasn't scheduled, so during the groups there's like tasks where you do arts and crafts and lessons just like outpatient. So when I didn't have those sessions, I would do arts and crafts, or coloring even helped a lot. I wasn't really fond of the puzzles, those frustrate me. I made a sunglass thing yesterday, which was interesting. I never done one before, and I came home yesterday, so I'm still pretty sensitive to everything that's happened. I don't know, the status on Johan and I's relationship. I don't even know how to say it. I wanted to meet with him to talk to him, but I don't think he's ready. I don't know if he likes me still, or we're together. I don't even know. So that's what happened, and I finally told my cousins what's going on, because I wanted to tell them for such a long time about the first overdose, but there was never a right time, because there would be ceremonies or, the kids around. I didn't want to talk it or say stuff around the kids, but I wanted my cousins to know, so I texted them yesterday, and their messages were so touching, so supportive, and I appreciate their support and love, and I'm still trying to heal, and I don't know when I'll be healed. I don't know when I will be myself. I don't know if I'll feel like this forever, but I'm trying my best, and I think I want to do DBT, and I can't tell you what it is, what it stands for, but it's just like outpatient, but more, I think, more intense and more individual, I think. And the social worker I met said that I would meet them like twice a week, so it would be different than outpatient, where I was there every day from 9 to 3, and this one supposedly meet twice, like for an hour. So my mom and I are trying to figure out where we could do DBT, and also look for a therapist, because after I was discharged from outpatient, I didn't have a therapist, so I think it's important to find one soon as possible, and I do not want the same therapist I had, because I didn't find him as helpful, because it felt like there wasn't a specific goal when I went there. I felt like it was just anything, so I wanted someone else. So yeah, that's what happened to me this weekend, and I don't know how it would be after this, so I'm just trying to keep myself together. I have to take things step at a time, especially with Johan. I don't know how he will be with me. I will accept either way if we are together or not. You know, I did put him through such traumatic experience, and I don't even know about how his dad feels about me after experiencing what has happened. But so that's it. I'm sorry for what I've done. I'm sorry that I wasn't strong enough. I'm still fighting, and I hope my friends and family will forgive me. Thanks for watching.